See, I was always the history buff in our house. For me, it was always about what we've done. My kids are all about what are we going to do? And I think that's the balance. There is this story that has been passed down, the idea that there was this ancestor who had sailed off and brought himself home a wife, the Asian lady. We don't know any names, we don't know if she's real, and it was always said that she was related to us. So I wanted to find out if I was related to her. And so I said I'd look for her because she's my one claim to exotica. Got to say, I would be very upset if I find out I don't have any Asian DNA. The problem was we didn't know her name. When I researched, I couldn't find any Chinese communities here in that time frame. We went back as far as 1802. We think the Asian lady is the generation before that. So it's just that little bit out of reach. We got sidetracked because we couldn't find her. We came to this, she's my nana's nana. We were trying to find her, and her name was Sarah. She has 7 children altogether. She was a butcher. She was looking after herself. She doesn't remarry straight away. There's a few years where she's just looking after herself and her son. And there's no social welfare. She's looking after herself and her son with her family's help. And that is it. We all fell a bit in love with Sarah, you know. She struck a chord with me. It was the idea that she had to fight for what she had, and she had to look after her child by herself, and she had to adapt and move on. And in a Dublin that's very different, but yet the issues are the same. You know, it's this whole idea that what she was worried about, she was worried about her child, she was worried about how she'd look after herself, she was worried about where she was going to live. They're the issues that everybody deals with today, and I could identify with her. I want to find Sarah's grave and see if she's been looked after, or is it just me? I'm sure it's not just me, because there's a lot of family here, there's a big family. I would like to see that I'm not the only person who cares. If there are flowers there, someone else cared enough to go and visit. We went back as far as we could. The stuff before this is not digitised. You have to do it on the microfiche and you can't read it. The genealogist says in a couple of years the next batch should be done and we can go back further then. My eldest girl, Dara, she's decided now that once it's digitised, she's going to continue it. Quest that you can continue forever if you want to. For me, it was just an exercise. Like I love detective novels and mysteries and stuff. And for me, it was like a puzzle. It was just the idea of, okay, let's see where we go and how far can we go and think. And then it became about the people. It became less about the puzzle. It became more about the people and how the people lived. And it made them interesting, and it made them real, and it made them alive. I think it's made me more aware of my city. If you connect with something, whether you're born here, whether you're from a different country, a different continent, a different age group, if you connect with something and it touches you and it makes you feel stronger, it's yours, irrespective.